But the thing that's really frustrating to me about this is that, like, you can go to jail for a million different stupid things in this country. If you're poor, you have a very high likelihood of finding yourself within the throes of the criminal justice system. And unfortunately for many, the American criminal justice system is not exactly open-minded. They will cook you. They will ruin your life for the rest of your life. Okay? So that double standard here is probably frustrating for many Americans who are like, well, you know, my dad got a resisting arrest charge for speaking back to a police officer at a regular traffic stop. Okay. And he had to spend time in prison for that. But these guys actually literally beat the shit out of cops in an insurrection, and now they're walking free and pardoned and have their records expunged. Like, that's crazy, right? My buddy spit on a cop and got 3 years. Yeah, that's considered assault on a peace officer. And straight up, judges will throw the book at you, okay? It's crazy.
2021, Texas Senator John Cornyn said those who planned and participated in the violence that day should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
It's the president's prerogative.
Are you comfortable with that, though? Does that send the right message from your party?
That's not the question. The question is who has the authority, and the president has the authority.
As I've said before, we're looking forward to the next 4 years, not the last 4.
Others suggested the pardons went too far.
I do not support the pardons if they were given to people who committed violent crimes, including assaulting police officers or breaking windows.
But Alabama,
I hate these people so much. I just think it's all aesthetics. They behave, the Republicans that are at the edge of the party, and this is like an especially dying breed, okay? Republicans at the edge of the party that are an especially dying breed, like Susan Collins, okay, are so annoying because they always hit that Democrat line where they're like, we are looking at this. I am very concerned. I'm very concerned. It's like, oh, really? You're concerned, Susan Collins? Great. Thank you. I hadn't heard that 700,000 times the last time Donald Trump was president. And then you always go out of your way to vote alongside Donald Trump 90+% of the time. I'm always looking into it. I'm Susan. I'm always looking into it. And I'm always feeling very concerned. Okay. Also, here's the other part of this. Look at that. Truth bomb, baby. Biden pardoning Hunter is more unpopular than Trump pardoning the January 6 rioters per Wall Street Journal poll. Hunter pardon, 22% support, 74% oppose. January 6 pardons, 43% support, 54% oppose. Okay? That's a truth nuke for you, okay? There you go. There you go. How is that possible? What are you talking about? One is read as a spoiled Nepo baby who was presented as like the worst villain of the Biden administration, in many instances unjustifiably, because he was just a crackhead fail son, okay? And they greatly overemphasized his crimes and routinely lied about it. They said that he was like doing crazy wheeling and dealing at the behest of the Biden crime family or whatever. The January 6th, the January 6th political hostages was presented as like a group of, political hostages that were unfairly maligned and unjustifiably prosecuted by the big, scary Brandon administration. In some instances, you have to remember, media is very powerful, okay? And in other circumstances, you have to remember, January 6 jet ski dealership owners and numerous other people are closer, both aesthetically and also through their class position, to the random hogs that are living in these random neighborhoods, as opposed to the fail son of a deeply unpopular, decrepit old man. The fail son of a deeply unpopular, decrepit old man who was the president, okay? But ultimately, it doesn't matter. Popularity and popular support for these actions don't matter. That is the point I wanted to make, okay? That is the point I wanted to make. It does not matter. Do you see what I'm saying? When is the last time, with the exception of Trump actually pushing a stay of execution for TikTok, or with the exception of Donald Trump before he came into office, pushing Israel to at least follow through on the ceasefire in the interim period as they light the West Bank on fire, obviously. With those two exceptions, and also, I guess, like swapping out Joe Biden 100 days out from the election, when have you ever seen the American government in all of its different units, right? Not just like the legislative body, but the judiciary, all the way up to the Supreme Court. When is the last time you've seen the American government respond to popular sentiment with, we hear you, we see you, we're going to enact this agenda? I ask you seriously. I ask you sincerely. When is the last time you've seen any member of the government successfully push for, in our lifetimes, successfully push for something that virtually everybody wanted?